Hi everyone, thanks for joining Pampered Chef Helena. Please make sure you like, follow, and share my page so that everyone can see what's going on in the world of Pampered Chef. So today I am just going to be prepping my veggies. I'm making a stuffing for dinner tonight to go with my ham dinner. That is like my absolute favorite thing ever is stuffing. So my boys love the ham, I get the stuffing. So today we're going to be using some of the most popular food prep items that we do have here at Pampered Chef. So the first thing that we always use in my house, and I mean always, is one of the flexible cutting mats. This is the large set, so it's called the flexible cutting mat set. It's number 1519. It's $21 for that set. Very worth it. You get the 3 different ones in it. This one actually says prep it up, and it tells you the different cuts that you can do for all of your fruits and veggies and shows you the sizing. So if you have any kids that are going to be helping you do any cutting, it's nice because it gives them a little bit of an idea of what size you want things to be. So that is a flexible cutting mat. Also, very important is a good knife, obviously. So this set, I should say, is the color-coded knife set. So you can get the entire knife set. It's a much better deal, obviously, if you get the set versus buying them all singularly. The set is item number 100157. It's $79. You actually get 5 knives in that set, so it is a great deal. And the little paring knife that comes with the set, that's the only way you can get the paring knife. You cannot buy that paring knife without the set itself. So the knife I'm using right now, the blue one, that is the chef's knife. It is item 1516. It's $22. And it does come, let me show you. Oh, it does have the, what is this? The protecting case to it. So it just sits right in there. So even though it comes as a set, they each have that with them so that you're not going to get hurt. You can throw it in your drawer and, stumble around for your next utensil, and you're not going to cut yourself on your knife because this is extremely sharp. I think I might have forgotten to tell you the item number for the flexible mat set. It's $1519, and it's $21. So once again, this is a chef knife. If you want to buy the chef knife separate, you can. It is actually nice to have a few of them on hand. That is $1516, and it's $22 just for this one knife. So as you see, I just took off the ends of my carrots. They've already been peeled. I'm going to go ahead and set up this next to show you. So this right here is the Rapid Prep Mandoline. So this one, Rapid Prep Mandoline is item number 100351. It's $70 for this. And I use it almost every single night. It is a lifesaver. So it just sticks all together for easy storage. And then you pop your top piece off here. This is what you're going to actually push all your food through with, and this catches all of your pieces at the back side. So I'm going to put my mat up a little bit just so I can have space here. So you just adjust it, and this actually sits right in there like that. So as you're prepping your food, it all goes into this container and it doesn't go flying everywhere. So I'm going to take that off for a second because I wanted to show you, if you hear that, it's got little suctions on the bottom of it. So as you're prepping, you're not trying to hold this in place and going back and forth. It stays where it is at because it suctions on. So on the back side here, you've got all your different knobs. This is going to change how you're cutting your items. So there's a fat cut, thin cut, you can also cube them. It's really neat, actually, what you can do with this. And I'm going to try this setting and see how I like it. Of course, you can always change your settings as you're going based off of how things are coming out. There's no hard, fast rule of how you have to do it. So I'm just going to chop my carrots just into a little bit of a smaller piece. It's not necessarily something you have to do, but this is also a protector. So you just roll that down and you twist this to unlock it so that your blades aren't stored so that it's open and it can cut you. And then this piece here just snaps on, and this is where you're going to put all of your pieces that you're cutting. So let's pile some in here. There's different ways you can cut it as well. If you do it so that they're going the other way, they're long in there, you're going to get nice long thin pieces of stuff, but I want them a bit choppier looking. I kind of want it pushed this way right now. So let me see oh yeah, nice. Okay. So this is how mine are coming out with the setting I just picked. You see that? They're just nice little pieces of carrot. I don't want them any bigger than that. In fact, I could do them a little bit smaller than that, but actually, I'm going to try this one just to see how it does, and just to show you how easy it is. Those are more, either way, it turns out good. That's what I want. Those are just more of a carrot stick almost. But there's so many different settings on how you can do it in here. My goal is just not to have to chop them by hand. So this works perfectly fine for me. I'm going to add some more carrot to it though. And like I said, it doesn't really matter how big of a piece you put in here. It doesn't matter any of that. It's just going to chop it as it hits it. And I should have turned this around, so I'm doing it with my strong arm, but it's not hard to do at all. See, these pieces were longer because my carrot. So if you lay your carrot alongside of it, you're going to get the longer, thinner pieces like this. So that's fine, a good mixture for dinner. It all works. So I'm going to set that aside for just a second because I'm going to let all of my prep work go into the one container. Look at, that's all that flew out. That's probably because I was messing with the buttons on it. So not much. I need some celery though, because you have to have that in there. Let's see, pull off a couple pieces. And let me just give them a quick rinse. I didn't rinse them ahead of time. The carrots I got ready. So, this Rapid Prep Mandoline, like I said, it really is a go-to tool. It's super easy to clean after as well, which is, of course, fantastic. You don't want, you know, if you have the nicest thing and it makes it quick and easy to make dinner, and then you spend a half hour cleaning it after, that's not worth it. Sorry. I don't care if it took me 5 minutes to make dinner. But this is super easy. It all comes apart. You wash it up. You get a little cleaning brush with it. It almost looks like a toothbrush. And it gets in all the little areas that a food could store and save, and chop it. Chop your food. Wipe it up with a toothbrush looking thing. And you're done. So I just don't want to put this on my mat because I want it to suction to my counter. So I'm going to do my celery, but I'm going to put it back to the other setting that I liked better. Let's see how that, oh, nice. Can you guys see it flying out the end? You can. That's funny. So yeah, just nice little spears of celery. And if you want it smaller than that, obviously you can make it smaller. I'm not going to mess with my settings because they're good. But then I'm also going to show you another tool after too, which is another option of how you can prep your food. I got to play around with all the settings on here. I haven't played with all of them yet, but because I find the one I like, and then I find that I just always stick with that setting. But there's nothing wrong with changing it up. Try it out, you know? And see, now all my food is prepped and ready right here. So I'm going to set that one aside. But that Rapid Prep Mandoline, definitely a good idea to get one of those. It's kind of a staple when you're cooking anything. When you're cooking anything, any kind of prep work you have, it works wonderful for potatoes. I mean, you can slice them so that they're scalloped. So that's, I mean, as quick and easy as that went, that's how easy it would be to do scalloped potatoes with that as well. So once again, the Rapid Prep Mandoline is item 100351, and it's $70. So let's do this one next. This is the food chopper. So the food chopper is item number 2585. It's $43. Another staple item to have in your kitchen if you need to prep anything, especially if there's little fine pieces. The Rapid Prep Mandoline can do that, obviously, but this one is a nice alternative to have, and it's smaller, so if you just need to quick do something. So it has this piece that goes on the bottom. It's just a protector for storage so that your blades don't get out and get anybody. This all, I'm just going to show you real quick. I chopped some onion with it before the show, so it all comes apart. It is super easy to clean. Okay, so let's pop this back together just to show you how easy that is. And you just twist this on, and now it's together and ready to go. So I'm going to do my onion with this, and I know my family always razzes me for this, but I put a little bit of apple in my stuffing because that's just what I've always done. I don't know if anyone else uses apple in their stuffing. I'm sure other people do, but so we're going to do our onion, and then we're going to do our apple with it. I like to do a bit of a smaller piece in here. I could have left that whole and done it all as one, but I didn't. So once it's in there, you're really just popping down. And then you can lift up and see what you got. So I got nice little pieces here. I want a couple of these pieces a little finer. So I'm just going to scoop them all back in like this, and I'm going to go again. The more you chop with the food chopper, the smaller your pieces get. If you want a nice coarse chop, you just chop a couple times and leave it. And see, now I can, probably not supposed to, but you can reach up in there and do this. The blades are covered. They're inside that other piece for protection. So let's pop those off to the side, and I'm going to do some more. So the bottom of this, when you look through this way, it's all crisscrossed in there. And as you push down, your blades pop out, right? So when it goes back up, it's protected out of the way. So I like my onion pieces to be small because that way they cook nice, they flavor everything, and you don't have big chunks of onion in your mouth. See, that came out real nice and fine. I like that. I don't think I need much more onion than that, though. So I'm going to take this. I've been using the handy scraper, and I haven't even told you about it. So the handy scraper is quite handy. It's what I like to use. You can clear all your surface areas with it, and then you can use it as a prep. See, all my onions there. I'm just going to throw it in my pan so that that's out of my way. So the handy scraper, is item number 1615. It's $12. It's got a nice silicone base on it, so it does bend, but it has that flex or stability to it still that it's going to keep all of your pieces together. And scoop them up and go. So that's your handy scraper. Okay, let me do this apple piece here. I know this is a really big knife to just be coring an apple, but that's what I have out. And I don't really feel like making more dishes dirty, so let's just quickly peel this with it as well. And I'm going to chop a bit coarser of a chop for my apple so that you can get a few little pieces in your mouth. And that's how easy food prep can be. I mean, I used to stand here forever. It felt like I took longer to prep my meal than to actually make it. And then, of course, eating it took 5 minutes, and then you got all your cleanup left. So it makes it super simple and easy when you use these products. Any time saving is good. Oh, I'm a bit too full still. There, I've got a nice, and I don't want my apple to be consistent. I want some smaller pieces, some bigger pieces. That's what's going to do good for you. Yep, perfect. And that right there, let me grab one of these. I shouldn't really be sticking my fingers up in here, you know. It is safe, but I figured I'll use one of these instead. I don't have the item number for these, but the mix and scoop. That one's the small one. This I'm just going to throw in. I don't want it cooking as long. I'm going to leave it here. I'm just showing you guys the prep work anyways. So that is everything that I really needed to prep for my stuffing. I already made my breadcrumbs earlier. They're toasted and smelling up the house beautifully. So that's what I wanted to show you. I really wanted to give a spotlight to the Rapid Prep Mandoline because it is your key piece in your kitchen for any prep work at all. And then, of course, your food chopper, which does just as good as a Rapid Prep Mandoline, but, of course, can't scallop your potatoes and all the rest of that. And it's just, this is like your quick go-to guy versus the Mandoline. You know, you can get everything done at once, but it's your bigger piece. So thank you guys for joining me, and I just wanted to make sure that you did know that my party link for February is going to be listed right below this on Pampered Chef Helena. So please make sure you like, follow, and share that page. Also, guest specials when you place an order. Guest specials, if you spend $80, you get a mini stainless steel whisk, sauce whisk. If you spend $100 on your order, this is all pre-tax, you get the mini stainless steel sauce whisk, and you also get the small classic batter bowl that does come with a lid. It's a 4-cup size. I use the classic size one, the 8-cup all the time. Going to be using my 4-cup. I'll be getting that in shortly. I've always used them. I have the older styles, and now I'm getting the new one so that I've got the up-to-date version, and it's something that we use. Yeah, the mix and scraper item number, sorry, is 1656, and it is $12. So that's this. There's all different sizes of them. I use them all the time, so that's why I forgot to write the number down, because I just always use it. So that's the guest deals for this month. So remember, if you go onto my party link that will be listed on Pampered Chef Helena, any orders placed this month, you're going to get 3 raffle drawings, or raffle tickets to go in the drawing, and that will be drawn at the end of the month. It's going to be a gift for whoever wins that. So of course, when you make your purchase, you get entered into that, and we'll draw that together live at the end of the month. So thank you guys for coming on, and remember, like, follow, and share Pampered Chef Helena. Thank you. Have a good day.